Did you have that experience when you were younger where you brought a boy home and there was a cultural difference?
I didn't bring boys home.
You didn't?
No, I wasn't allowed to date.
Oh, good dad.
No, no.
Wow.
Mm-mm. Yeah, not even in college. Mm-mm.
Who's the first boy that you introduced him to?
Hmm. Oh, actually, okay. I did have a boyfriend in high school, but he didn't come around and hang out and come to dinners. We didn't do that. So I guess the first one that came over for dinner, let me think. Wow, I really have to think. It was probably maybe a boyfriend after college. After college. But we weren't that kind of household. I know like American families, American. When my kids have, my sons have girlfriends. They bring them over all the time. They come over and hang out. We have dinner. Can so and so come over? And I just feel like I have to just go with the flow and say, yeah, of course. Because the thing that being raised in a very strict household, I felt very, kind of unseen and not always supported in my life. And I feel like I got close to my parents after college. I wanted the relationship with my kids, you know, during those really pivotal, crucial times when I knew they were going through hard things because I went through them. Elementary school, middle school, high school. Oh my gosh, the friend group thing, the pressures of grade, whatever it is. I wanted to be really involved. And I knew that, they were going to date earlier and I wanted them to feel comfortable because I wanted them to be able to talk with me about things. I didn't feel comfortable talking to my parents about, oh my gosh, actually, I never did talk to my parents about boyfriends until much, much later. And still, it was just with a little trepidation. And I think, again, that's part of, the immigrant. Even though my parents were not the immigrants, it was their parents and grandparents. It's still that kind of formality, parent-child relationship. I
That's
think
a tradition in a sense too, right?
it is. It is, and not just with Chinese families. It's a lot of
We're very
mm,
mimetic.
mm,
Like dads end up being like their dads and moms end up being like their moms and
it's
they
all we
they
know.
think they're not, but most of the time, what's that saying, that apple doesn't fall far from the tree?
Yeah, and, it's interesting. I tried really hard not to be I said, "I'm not gonna be strict like my parents. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this."
I bet if we asked your kids, they would say you're strict, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I do feel like I've become, I'm more lenient. I mean, my parents look at me and think, "Oh my gosh, she's so loosey goosey." But at the core, I still hold on to those values very
Also, the
deeply.
the contradiction in the whole thing that's funny is you turned out really well.
I hope I did.
Yeah, like
I mean, I
your
think I'm well adjusted.
yeah, your parents in the end raised a good human, right?
They did. They really did. And I always ask, and now I'm asking my parents for advice. How did you do it with 4 kids? I only have 3. How did you do it? They said, we did our best and we prayed for the rest. That's all you can do.
I love I love when parenting advice is random. Well, we don't
Yeah.
know. Good luck.